This is going to be my first ride on my brand new 2025 CRF300LS, the low seat version. Previous video was do a kind of a walk around, a showcase, and then talking about some of the differences. But this is going to be my absolute first ride. If you can see that right there, we have 0 miles. I just picked this bike up last night, and we're going to do that traditional route that I do on every bike, whether it be my SCL, my Africa Twin, or anything, testing tires. So we'll test some mud, some sand, and just see how the bike actually performs with the suspension and such. So anyways, let's hit the road and see how she performs. And you know what? Right out of the gate, let me tell you something. As I'm riding just road here, like the suspension, I truly feel a difference. Again, I've had like 4 regular 300Ls that were pretty much stock. Then I had my Rally with upgraded YSS suspension. But this road, I ride this road all the time, and it's really kind of just choppy. It's just one of them bad roads where you feel like you're on a trail with washouts, you know what I mean? But right here, riding on the new 25, you know, you can take this good or bad, but anyways, you feel it more jarring. Like you feel those bumps a lot more. On a stock 300L or LS, previous 24 and beyond, you soaked them up. Like you definitely kind of glided over them. You got that Cadillac feel a little bit, you know what I mean? The bike definitely took it. So it was very comfortable on the road. That's something I really liked. Like, I'm not an aggressive rider. I'm not wheeling. I'm not jumping or anything like that. I'm out for the adventure, you know, to explore. That's why I like a little dual sport. But anyways, my point being is that I really feel the difference of the suspension. Like I feel the road, like as far as road riding, you definitely feel it, which again can be a con if you're just riding this bike on the road, which I doubt many of us are. I mean, if you are, you probably bought the wrong bike, you know what I mean? But I'm just telling you, I mean, I can feel that difference big time when I'm on the road. But more importantly, how does it perform off-road? And I'm going to take you guys on the same route that, again, I do on all of my tires or my bikes, and I'm not too sure what that car is doing there. You know, people are always dumping trash back here. So, anyways, I'm going to turn off my ABS, and I'm just going to go through here. But never encountered a car back here. But it's really weird because people are always dumping trash. Yeah, see? Maybe they're picking trash. I don't know what's going on, but we're just going to keep on going. I think they're trash picking. Very weird stuff you see on the trail sometimes. But, ooh. Oh, that's mud. That's deeper than I thought. Okay, we're going to go around this way. Ooh, yeah, it must have... Okay, I knew it just rained, but I didn't think it would be this sloshy out here. I don't want to get soaked, so... we'll try to dodge around that. You know, I was never a big fan of these tires. But now that I'm going to treat this bike, you know, more or less for what it's meant for, not too bad, you know. Because I used to ride my 300Ls for like a lot of road and stuff. But now that it's going to be pretty much, I don't want to say a trail bike, but treating it really more for off-road stuff, not too bad. But I can tell you what, like going through any of these whoops and stuff, this little you know, what do you call it, uneven terrain. Oh wow, this is really overgrown. Usually I cut that going up there. Oh mama, yeah, this is seriously overgrown. I guess I'm going to try to go over there. I'll probably slip in over here, just hopefully I don't actually fall in. Oh, let's see if I can... Ow, scheisse, that was... Ooh, that hurt. That was a pricker bush. Ah, heck, I guess we're just going through it, right? I'm not worried about going through them. I'm worried about the darn snakes. You know, have something come up there and just... Yep, we went into that. Whew. I'll tell you what, you know, another thing, I want to focus more on the suspension. That's what you're going to hear me talk a lot about. I'm probably going to repeat myself a lot. But I think that's a big thing about this bike. But more importantly, or just as important as suspension, is this throttle. The feel of this throttle is, man, it's nice. Like it's not jerky. I mean, it feels like a motorcycle rather than a dirt bike. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not getting flung back. I'm not getting flung forward. I'm just going to go straight through this. You got to watch for these mud puddles. You know what I mean? They're like deceiving. Much deeper than you think. Oh dear, which way are we going here? Okay, this probably... We're just going to go right here on the side. Man, look at these tires. You're just holding it. I'm not slipping at all. And you know what? That stuff like this is why I love the LS, right? Because I can just like walk it. Like if I get a little throttle and boop, 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 I'm just walking along the edge. That's why I love the LS. A whole lot more confidence. Not even just a little bit. The regular 300L is just, it's just a tall bike. It seriously feels more dirt bike-ish. No snakes, please. That's bad out here in mud. Like, I'm not focusing enough. I'm focused more on snakes than anything else. Oh, should have been in second right there. There we go. But yeah, you know, that's the two biggest things. Like, the suspension and this throttle response is nice. Now, the next segment of trail we're going to hit after we get through this... Oh, that shadow freaked me out. I'm not going to lie. It's just pine needles down there. That freaked me out. You never know what you're going to encounter out here, right? This puddle coming up is huge. Hopefully it's... Oh, man, it does look overgrown, too. No. No. I'm going to take the side. This is the one that sucks. I hate this one here. Because this one is super deep. Like, I know this is super deep. This is like... Oh, yeah. All right. Get this little bit aside and we'll just ride this. Hopefully I don't slip in. Heck, I'll take a branch to the head. Okay, there we go. Whew. All right, we made it. We're going to have some sand up here. Oh, yeah, this feels so good. The improvements may be minor. Wow, even going through that sand. Usually when I go through that right there, the whole bike just dips and sinks in. Okay, wow, it's really wet out here. But the whole bike just... I'm going into neutral. The whole bike, like the front end, just dives into that sand. And again, that's what makes the suspension like suck, right? It just sinks in and you have no control of the bike. The suspension's going to kind of do it for you no matter what your mindset is with that bike sinking down. Now, the next little bit we're about to get to, there's a bigger sand run. And we'll really be able to give that the test. But this was a good little mud test and very impressed so far. Here we are on the second section. If you've been around my channel, you know this section. It's again, you got a little bit more suspension test. You got some ruts in there and stuff. We got that sand pit to go through. But let me tell you what, just reiterating, going through that last section, like, holy smokes, I'm incredibly impressed right here. I totally feel the differences, like, hands down. The only thing I'm concerned, again, and if you watched the first video, let me know, again, how I talked about I moved this wire or whatever, this hose from this little bracket. The adapters don't work because it hits back there. But I scooched it back there, so it's not right in front of the screen. Like, this is just annoying, right? But anyways, now when you go down the suspension, it just rubs against that. I don't see any wear, but I don't know. Is that bad? You can see it's slight curvature right there. I don't know. It's just something I need some help from you guys to let me know if that's okay. Again, because if I put it back there, it's like right in the middle. It's the stupidest thing ever, you know what I mean? But anyways, moving along. Let's go on and test this out. This is going to be a real good feel on this suspension here and the throttle to see if it's super jerky. Man, this thing just keeps getting worse and worse out here, you know? Let me stay in second. There we go. Right up here is where I get some bottom outs. Oh, wow. Holy moly. Wow, no way. No way. You know, oh, we're going to pop right up that. Let me get through this sand, and then I want to talk about something. I am very impressed here. Very impressed. Holy moly, no way. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, guys. Let's go look at this line. Whoop. Are we going to sink down? Got to get my kickstand extender. A little bit wet. A little bit wet out here, but as you all know, this is deep, soft sand. And right up here you can see it's pretty soft. And wow, man, I mean, the throttle felt great. But even going through those, I know the cameras never do it justice, right? But that ground is all choppy up there, like boo, boo, boo. I take every bike out here, my Africa Twin, SCL and stuff. Again, this is like beach sand out here, you know? And I just love going out here to feel the control, the tires, the suspension. And I mean, that's a good line. If you can decipher mine from the other cars, I mean, that was good. I felt really good at first when I was going a little slower, a little dancy. But coming through here, oh my gosh, that felt so good. But more importantly, going through that uneven ground, I didn't bottom out once. Now, I didn't slow down over any of them or anything like that. I wasn't going crazy over them either. But man, that felt so good. Oh my goodness. Like, you know, I know some people that ride these bikes, you know, 300Ls, they expect them to be dirt bikes or something like that. And they're not, right? They're dual sports. But before, I mean, you would bottom out that suspension, you'd feel it. It was better on the road, I'm not going to lie. It felt better on the road. But that was amazing right there. Let's keep going on, because back here, we also have some more really uneven ground, kind of like constant. Just like, you know, little ruts or whatever. I gotta watch out for this mud. Some of this stuff gets incredibly slick sometimes. So let's get back here. I mean, this feels good, man. And this is no fluff, right? This is, I mean, I bought this bike, right? No promo or nothing here, right? And coming from someone owning, ouch, multiple other bikes. Oh, okay. Multiple other 300Ls. Feeling the difference from this. Like, no, it's not as firm as my Rally with the YSS. That was incredibly firm, but that also made that bike super tall. I did not like that, right? But this is that sweet spot, I think. This feels really good. Like, I don't feel like I gotta slow down over stuff because it's gonna jar me. Looks like other people have been out here riding. Like, I feel like I can just go through everything. Like, this right here is super choppy ground underneath this grass. It is, man, it feels so good. Yeah, oh yeah. I'm loving this. Like, even going through the sand, like, the firmness is there. So you feel your tracks. You know which way you're going. Oh, geez. I didn't turn off my ABS, though. Now, on the LS, you all know it only comes in ABS. The L, I believe you can still get with ABS or without, I think. Not too sure about that, but the LS is only ABS. Oh, yeah. Whew. Nice. Now, let's get through this water here. Hopefully there's no snakes again. A little rinse off. Not even look to see if there are any snakes. And I want to get up here and have a little chat about what we just experienced through this off-road test. A little bit of the mixture here, right? Sand, mud, uneven terrain. Nothing crazy. We don't have rocks and mountains out here, but for what we have, and comparing this from the other 300Ls I've had before, I mean, it's clear as day the differences you see. Now, again, there are some, you know, more serious, like, dirt bike riders that try to take these in. Maybe this won't suit them, but for the average Joe, like myself, that's out here doing stuff like this, right? Just exploring. You want to get lost. This feels perfect. It's not too firm. Swapping out your suspension usually makes the bike a lot taller, so you're not dealing with that right here. I mean, it feels perfect. I mean, I'd hate to say it, right? Like, nothing's perfect. We all know that. But right now, like, telling the difference from the old to the new as far as the throttle or the suspension, Honda nailed it right here. This feels amazing. So again, thank you so much for watching my videos on the new CRF300L 2025 with the upgrades. I hope you're enjoying them. I hope they're helping you out. There'll be a whole lot more to come as well. We're going to build this out, get some mods on it. Of course, take it on many more rides. And if you got any questions, ask right down in the comments. Always glad to talk shop. And again, thank you so much for coming by watching my videos. Hope to see you on the next adventure. Bye now.